You can understand using PHP you can design website or web application. Nowadays every businessman design website for their business. Online advertisement, online purchasing and selling goods websites, e-commerce websites are being used. So dear friend, there are much more opportunity in this field. So now we can understand which software we need to install in laptop. So you must install Visual Studio to write and edit code. In my laptop Visual Studio Code I have installed. Already. So I will not install it. You can easily type on Google and download Visual Studio. This is used to write code and edit your code. Second software you need to install, that is XAMPP, and its similar is WAMP. PHP is server side scripting language. It means code of PHP run on server, and in local PC there is no server. For practice point of view, we install local server to run PHP file. That software name is XAMPP. You can search on Google XAMPP and you can download according to your system configuration from here. Equivalent to XAMPP, WAMP is also used. So WAMP also work same as XAMPP. I have installed WAMP server on my PC. You can see it. So from here we can start WAMP. When WAMP started, we can see it on taskbar. Now WAMP server is starting. It take sometimes less than 1 minute. So in my PC, YAMP is being started. When YAMP started, its icon will be green. Now it is not green, so I will wait for this. So you must have Visual Studio for writing editing code, and to run PHP file you must have YAMP, or if you have not YAMP or you get any problem in YAMP installing and running the project, you can uninstall it and you should install WAMP. If you get any problem to download and install YAMP or WAMP, you can comment. I will help you to install and run your project on your PC. By attending any desk. So I am with you. You have to start your journey in the field of IT only. So now I see about my WAMP. Now you can see that WAMP icon is green. So dear friends, PHP My Admin, when you install YAMP or WAMP, MySQL and PHP will be installed. There is no need to install out of this. If you install YAMP or WAMP, PHP and MySQL will be installed. So now you can check it. If you have a WAMP, you can easily check by clicking on WAMP icon and going to PHP My Admin. After that you can click and you can see that on local server, local host, PHP My Admin is opening. So by default, if you are a student of IT, then you know that by default name of DB will be root and password will be blank. So now PHP My Admin is started. You can easily create your database from here. Very easy for beginners. Write database of name here, click on create. I have सपोज मैं एक स्टोर नाम से एक डेटाबेस बनाता हूं. I have created a store. By clicking on a store, you can create table on this database. For detail, I will teach this in detail in other video. It is introductions how to install YAMP or WAMP and how you can open PHP MySQL. If you install YAMP, then you can type localhost and PHP MyAdmin in URL and click your PHP MyAdmin will be open. So it is a PHP MySQL. Now here, from here you can manage all the database work. For beginners, you can practice here SQL code to create table, database, and practice of inserting, deleting query here. For example, I have a database here. There is a table of student. You can write here, suppose first row contain a student name Aman Kumar, and I have to अपडेट चेंज द नेम, जिसका रोल नंबर 3 है, तो ईजिली वी कैन मेक प्रैक्टिस हेयर. सो you can easily do practice here. Update table name P00 miss underscore a student set a student first name इक्वल टू अमन था, मैं अब इसको राम करना चाहता हूँ. सो वेयर रोल नंबर एज 3 रोल नंबर था अमन कुमार का. अब इसका नाम हमको चेंज करना है राम जी, जिसका रोल नंबर 3 है. तो यहाँ से हम लोग क्यूरी लिखने के बाद अपडेट कर देंगे. यहाँ पे है, जैसे आप देखिए रोल नंबर 3 का अब फर्स्ट नेम जो है राम जी हो गया. तो फॉर प्रैक्टिस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू यू कैन राइट द एसक्यूएल कोड हेयर एंड डू प्रैक्टिस. सो इट इज़ ए ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ माई एसक्यूएल. नाउ आई रिटर्न and go back detail on PHP. So dear friends, I just explained how you install WAMP, how you start PHP MyAdmin, where I store, manage data for our project, how to create database, tables, how to do practice of SQL query, and there are many more things, but I have so a glance of this application. Dear, you can start journey from here. So now I start from core PHP. Now you can understand why we should learn core PHP for beginners, because nowadays in company framework of PHP and other languages are being used, but to work on framework you must have knowledge of core of the language. If you don't know the translation and grammar of the English language, how you can work on English language. That's why, dear students, you must have knowledge of core PHP. After that, you can work on core PHP. On core PHP, also many more company works. You can create your project on core PHP also. And after that, you must learn framework of PHP. Nowadays, Laravel and Coordinator are very popular framework of PHP. Demanded in company. PHP, Laravel developer and Coordinator developer. You must learn. So now we start, as I told that you must have knowledge of core PHP. So now how we can start? So dear students, I will help you as my live video. Or by replying of message. However, I suggest you to do practice on w3school.com. For beginners, w3school.com is a good platform. If you get any problem to install WAMP or Visual Studio and you are getting problem to write and running your code, in that situations you go to w3school.com. This is a online learning platform. Here you can write and run your code online and see your output. So for beginners it is important. So first of all, I will show you whatever I have project in my laptop. I will show you how you can run your made project on your local PC. So suppose there is some rules you must know. Dear friends, when you will install WAMP, I have installed WAMP in C drive. WAMP 64 is folder and there is a folder named www. Dear students, you have to keep your all the project inside www. I have a project here. The name is CIS. Like that, you have to keep your project here. Inside CIS, my all the application folder here. It is a project made on Coordinator. So dear students, you will install WAMP. Inside WAMP you have to keep your folder inside www. If you installed XAMPP, then in XAMPP there is a doc, htdoc folder. Inside you have to keep it. So if you have installed WAMP, then keep your project folder inside www. I have kept here. So how you can run this project? So I have told you that you must have a WAMP to run PHP application. So I have installed WAMP and I will go to localhost. You can type on browser also. Here. To run PHP file, you should type localhost because PHP file run on server. Here localhost is the server local server name. After that, type your project folder name. My project folder name is CIS. Now press enter. My application is opened, but there is some warning showing. So dear, there are some way to remove it. So because this is now you can see that that there is no any error. It is a online server based project. Some function not supporting on local server. That's why that warning is showing. Now this is the ERP of our projects. Now project is running here. Like that, stop logging, and this is a student login. Suppose to go stop logging, type the internet password using cookie. It is features of PHP. Username and password is saved. I am clicking on login. So now you can see that. This PHP coordinator project is running. There are many more modules developed here. Like this, you can create your